Shalom, you was real back today with a lesson, from the Father and the Son, the word of life. And we will be talking about some good things today because, Israel really losing their mind. And the title of this lesson will be named, Israel has been spoiled through vain philosophy of man. That been going on a lot in Israel. Nobody don't want to talk about it. We ain't gonna say nobody don't want to talk about King Mike Mouse, King Marcus, Brother Reggie, House of Jacob. Been talking about this. You know what I'm saying? It is a lot going on right now. Everybody sitting back, thinking everything cool, but the Father ain't playing. He moving now. He really moving. He moving faster than what people think he moving because people not paying attention. Everybody still living their life. As they say, living their best life. Thinking things gonna go back to normal. They ain't having it, fam. We got the gathering coming up in a little while. We getting closer. This our Super Bowl for the kingdom, for the Father and Son. The gathering February 18th. Be there. Be there. Because we don't want you to be square. We want you there in the building. So, that's for everybody. All people are the truth. Don't matter you count. Don't matter whatever you are in the truth, come on out. Even if you ain't in the truth, come on out and get this word. Get some real word. What they ain't going to give you, in your Sunday churches, your Sunday pastors, You might need to get TD snakes and crap steal all your dollars and the other young man out there in Texas, Pope Osteen, get them all out here. They need to hear some real word. I know it might offend some of these people, but I know who all follow us. We in this light, we walk by the light because we is the light, like the Father said. So we ready to get this thing started. So Israel and me not hold no longer. Let's get it in. Israel, let's talk about these things. We're about to talk about a few things tonight. The first one gonna be the worldly school system. So I looked up some definitions for school system. So since people don't think I'm going crazy and just bashing the school system, which we know who run that, Satan. So let's keep going. But the Father allowed him to run it. See who gonna take heed. Let's go. School, a group of schools and a group of scholars and teachers pursuing knowledge. What knowledge they pursuing? Of man. See, that's what they pursuing as in a particular field. And what? See, goes right back to that vain philosophy of man. You know what I'm saying? You can't get our people out of this situation. Concerning a college. So, they always want you to go to college. That's what the devil real wrong at, in them colleges. And they something else. But we're going to keep going. That's just one form of school. So let's keep going. Person who hold a common what? Doctrine. Ooh. We hear that all the time in the word. Believe in one doctrine, that's it. Or follow the same teacher. What? Let's even get more, interesting. Teacher as in philosophy. Ooh, the philosophy of man. Vain philosophy. Okay, we're going to go to the next one. School, once again, is the third form. A group of artists under a common influence. Same thing. Common influence, that means you're on the same doctrine. A man, that means that's vain, word, So let's go to the next one. Instructed from teaching our children. And instructing for teaching our children. So they teach our children a bunch of bull crap. That's why I say if you got kids and you able to, teach them at home, do that. Because this system ain't where it's at. System doing what it do best. Turn your kids away from the father and son, away from you and wherever else good. So let's go to the last form. Okay. And instruct for specializing higher education within a university. So they love for you to go to them university. That would all the hell break loose. And all the time your kids think they grown and think they can do what they want to do. They just lose all their damn mind. So then when they come home, you got to, put some on, But see, that's what they do. The system teach your kids how to, not live the way the fathers and the son want them to live. Teach them to live the way the world live. Because like the book say, they love their own. They love their own. If you ain't love them, be thankful because the Father choose you not to be. Goes back to that lesson me and King Kyrie did, the venue yard. We all working in it, but who putting that real work in for the Father and the Son, not for their own vain glory, not for their own selfish ways, you know what I'm saying? Not for their own vain philosophy of men, so we're going to keep going. And we're going to talk about another topic right quick. Israel, think about this. Most of our people do this over 24 years of their life. Some do it 26, some do it 30. We're going to get into this. Most kids now today, I was listening to this thing, on the internet, just looking up some stuff. Some kids start school early at 4 years old. So say 4 to 6, you doing kindergarten or preschool, whatever you want to call it. That's years gone down the drain. Just say that's 3. Okay. Now you go to the big school. I call high school. I'm just putting it all together. Elementary, you got elementary, you got junior high, you got high school. But that's some 7 to 8. So now you already spend a good portion of your life just schooling. Most kids, they love that. They love to follow the vain philosophy of the doctrine of man. So they end up going to a college institution. So they start doing this. They want to get a associate degree. Take a few years. Then they want to get a bachelor degree. Take a few more years. Then you want to get a master's degree. Take a few more years. Now you want to get that doctorate degree. The doctrine of man. Not the father, but the doctrine of man. So now you just spent about 10 years doing all that. So you just spend right at 20, 25, 27 years, almost 30 years old. You only know man doctrine. You don't know nothing about the Father, and that's sad. So trying to get our people to get out of this man-made doctrine. Get out the system. We know the system hard, but you got to get out of the system of him. And we're going to move along and talk about some more Israel. So we're going to get in now. Shrimp, pork chop, catfish eating, nasty eating pastors, and people that follow those pastors, Let's talk about those churches. I got to start off with the last one out of all of them. That's the Roman Catholic Church system. They the beginning of the beast system by itself. But we're going to add the other part of the beast system with it, which will be the Baptist Church, which will be the A.M. Zion Church, A.M.E. Zion Church. Look how they be taking the father names and stuff, doing what they want to do with them. Let's keep going, especially this one, the Seventh-day Adventist Church. So I'm serious, Seventh-day Adventist Church. That's something to think about, Israel. These folks, they always trying to make a mockery of the Father word. The Father got something for them, though. We'll talk about that later on in the lesson, too. The Methodist Church. These big money winning churches, Then the last but not least, the Pentecostal church. Whew. Boy, I tell you, they know how to do it. But let's keep talking. Israel, what do they all have in common? Vain philosophies of man. That's what they all have. They all got different religions, they believe in. But we're going to move right along, Israel. It's not going to be a long lesson. I'm going to get this thing in here. Let's get it. Another thing we're going to talk about right quick. I'm so tired of them disrespecting our Father covenant he left with us. It's the rainbow. He left that covenant with us, and I'm going to read about that covenant he left with us. A lot of our people, they got these big camps and stuff. I don't hear them saying nothing to these folks because they scared, because they part of the puppet system that play along, get along game. We're going to read about that too, that straddling the fence, lukewarm, all that. We're going to read about all that today. I'm at these folks' ass today, so, this ain't going to be one of them cool lessons. One of these lessons you got to get on Israel and the people they be around, especially they around that darkness, because we don't supposed to be around the darkness. Only the light. That's it. So let's read about that real quick. Genesis chapter 9, verses 7 through 17. Genesis chapter 9, verses 7 through 17. Let's go. All right. We're going to get to this. Hope everyone made it there, so I'm about to begin. And you be ye fruitful, and multiply, bring forth abundant in the earth, and multiply therein. So how the hell you gonna bring more fruit in the earth if you got mans wanna lie with mans and have babies? Women's wanna lie with women's and have babies. Women's wanna be man and man wanna be woman. Shit going down, man. Ain't nobody paying attention. He said it's gonna be 10 times worse than it was in Sodom and Gomorrah. It's already like that, and it's been like that for a while, but now it's screaming now. Who the real people gonna, who the real lights gonna stand up? Because we're gonna know a lot of them gonna tuck their tail like an old scary ass dog took his tail and run. They ain't gonna be like a bold lion. When he see it, he go to it like we gonna do. Lion, lioness, we going to the fight. We're going to get on that ass. So, let's keep reading. And Yah spoke unto Noah and to his sons with him, saying, and I behold, I establish my covenant with you and with your seed after you. Who after? Let's go all the way down the generation. They go all the way down to us. Let's keep going. And with every living creature that is with you, of the fowl, of the cattle, and every beast of the earth with you, from all that go out of the ark to every beast of the earth. Let's keep reading. It's covered with everything. And I will establish my covenant with you. Neither shall all flesh be cut off any more by the waters of a flood, neither shall there any more be a flood to destroy the earth. That's about the covenant. Now, you see what he's saying? But you see what they used in the symbol for? Let's keep reading. And Yah said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generation. That means forever, 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 ever, ever. Let's keep going. I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth. That means that's for us. But these people get on here and do what they want to do with it. I'm sick of that shit. I'm just being honest. You, my friend, these folks got me fired up. I'm tired of it, man. Keep going. And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And we see that bow in the cloud. Now you got folks walking around here with these damn flags and stuff, but everybody, oh, it's cool. Listen to they sorry ass pastor talking about it's love everybody. They don't know about love everybody. Ain't no damn certain thing of love everybody. That's the problem with Israel. We got a lot of love everybody damn Israelites, just like these worldly love everybody damn people. But it was so much love, why everybody killing each other? Why everybody trying to do each other in if it's so much damn love? Love on about loving the Father, fear Him, and love yourself like you love your neighbors and keeping these commandment laws and statutes. Let's keep going. Shall be seen in the cloud, and I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you and every living creature of all flesh. And the water shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh. Let's keep going. But you see right now the Father, he ain't killing all flesh with water, but he ain't playing with water either. Let's keep going. And the boat shall be in the cloud, and I will look upon it, that I remember the everlasting covenant between Yah and every living creature of all flesh that is upon the earth. Verse 17. And Yah said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. So that's what the bow is in the cloud. Not for these old damn panty wan ass peoples out here that doing the opposite with. You know, all that want to fit in. It's time out for that. The Father wants some folks cry out loud, spell not. He wants this book to go for. He wants his word to go for. He wants you to be doers of the word and go forward. And don't be scared what's going to happen to you. Because at the end, he already know what's going to happen to you. Got to get some people out here ain't playing around with this. I'm already ready to go. It's sad there's so many effeminate damn boys out here. Sad, our people now. We ain't talking about everybody. I'm talking about our people. It's sad. It don't even make no sense. Can't go nowhere while seeing this mess. Got men's wearing purses and dresses and high heel shoes and block shoes and shit. What's wrong with them? Females want to have low haircuts and bobs and fades like males. Want to cut all their damn hair off, then put weave on. What the hell wrong with Israel? What the hell wrong with the people in this world that is of us and don't know it? We got to start talking about these things. Father said it's in between you and him if you love this world. He told you what enough in the world. Lust of the eyes, pride. None of that stuff he likes. You know, let's keep going. Now we getting ready to go into Romans chapter 1, but I'm going to read these two verses and then I'm going to go into it later on. The man and the woman left a natural affection for one another. That means that they want man and woman and woman. And this world pushing this shit. They pushing it to the max. Because we ain't got enough lions and lioness to stand up and talk about these things. And not be scared what happened. Like they get together, they 100 million man black mod. When they got this bullshit coming up in a little bit about black history every day. Israelite history. Not no damn color crayon. Not no Afro-American. Not no Afro-African-American. Not no Afro-Mess. We not none of that. We're Hebrew Israelites. That's who we is. We what the book say what we is. Let's go to Romans chapter 1. Go to Romans chapter 1. We're going to read verses 26 and 27. Gonna get into this is real. Hope everyone have made it. Now I'm about to begin. For this cause, Yah gave them up unto vile affliction. For every woman did change the nature, the natural use into that which is against nature. Let's keep reading, because I'm going to talk about both of them. And likewise also the man, leaving the natural use of the woman, burning in their lust one towards another, man with man, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves. You hear that nasty shit? See, this is stuff we talking about. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. We gonna keep going. Themselves that recompense of their error, which was met. So the father gave him up to it. The father said, hey, y'all do what y'all want to do. Y'all want to be some, some clowns activity. There's a lot of that clown activity going on right now in Israel, in these other nations, that Israel in, clown activity. There's a lot of that going on. Get off the clown. Get in the book. Let's do what the book say do, not what no damn man say do. You see what man that got so far? And we to my own people. You see what they got so far? In a mess. In a mess, can nobody get us out but the Father and Son. And the only way we can help the mess is follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, I'm gonna move on. And we're gonna talk about a few things real quick. Where is the heart? And what is love? But first we're gonna talk about where's the heart. Let's go to Matthew 22 and 37. Matthew 22 and 37. Almost there, Israel. All right, I done made it there. Yeshua said unto him, thou shalt love thy Yah, or I should say love the Most High, thy Yah with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. So now you know your heart is your mind. Right up here. All the extra they be trying to get you to, roll around with. But let's go to Proverbs. We're going to read a few verses. We just ain't going to read one. Let's go to Proverbs 27. Chapter 27 and verse 17. Yes, indeed. Proverbs chapter 27 and verse 17. I'm getting there. 27 and 17. I done made it there, Israel. All right, Israel. See, I want y'all to get this one right here, too. I had to bring this on while I hear my brothers and sisters saying this and kings and queens saying this. So let's get into it. So, iron sharpen iron, so man sharpen the conscience of his friends. So that's what we got to understand. That's what we got to keep doing. We got to sharpen this old heart with our friends. Make sure when you're around your friends and the truth, let's open the book up and read. That's take scriptures. Anything it take, voice scriptures to sharpen each other up, because it's that time now, y'all. We better be sharpening each other up, because we ain't sharpening each other up. It's about to be some trying times coming. And people ain't ready. They just ain't ready. And I'm gonna keep it 100. They ain't ready for this. What's about to happen. It's already happening. Ain't nobody ready for it almost. Only a remedy ready. It's like the book say, only a remedy ready. Let's go to Romans 12 and verse 2. Romans 12 and verse 2. Be there in a little bit, Israel. I'm getting there. Romans 12 and verse 2. All right. I made it there now. All right. And be not confounded to this world, but be ye transferred by the renewing of your mind, your heart, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yah. Who is willing to do this? You got to get that heart right. And the only way you're going to do that, get this word in and live by this word. Get it in you and live by this word. Spread to your other. Spread to all people. Want to know this book, but Israel first. Because we called for to see Israel. And that's what we supposed to be doing out there in the vineyard. The vineyard is the world. Let's get it. Like me and King Kyrie talked about this. Y'all go check that lesson out. That's a lesson everybody need to go watch. It's very interesting. Everything tying in now. Let's keep going. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23. We're going to be doing a lot of back and forth today. Because we're going to get some understanding today. Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 23. All right. All right. Made it there, Israel. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. So when you thinking, what you thinking with? Your heart, which is your mind. All issue of life that goes on right up here. Not here, up here. This is an organ that pump blood. But this is your heart. You think, and you think about all the issues and things that goes on in your life each and every day. So let's get that right. Let's get it right, Israel. So let's go to Matthew chapter 15, verse 11. Matthew chapter 15, 11. Almost there, Israel. I'd have made it. I'm about to start. Not that which go into the mouth defile a man, but that which come out of the mouth that defile a man. So what come out your mouth? Before it come out your mouth, we got to go to first. Your heart. Everything starts in the inner man, the inner man, the inner man, the inner man. Then it works itself out. So it starts in your heart, which is inside, then work its way out your mouth outwardly. That would defile you. Get your heart right. Get your heart right. So let's get into what is love. Let's go to 1 John chapter 5. 1 John chapter 5. Let's go to that. And we're going to read verse 3. All right, Israel, I done made it. 1 John chapter 5, verse 3. That's right. For this is the love of Yah, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. It's not. Tell me what you can't do with his commandment that you can do with man's commandments better. Besides the one that live in the world, besides the one that's sat in the street, besides the one got the side deal like my cousin King Ronnie Porter would say. Because he will do all that they do it. With a smile on their face and got 5 or 6 butcher knives in your back. You got to watch it now. You know, I'm not calling them your enemy, but you got to watch the people that are of this world that try to be around you now. They ain't no good for you. Better get some understanding with this. So let's go to John chapter 14 and 15, which all of us know this verse. We all know this verse. This one verse everybody should know right now. If not, I'm about to read it off again anyway. I done made that chapter, John chapter 14, verse 15. If ye love me, keep my commandments. If ye love me, keep my commandments. If ye love me, keep my commandments. And he just told you that. That's what love is. Israel, not the worldly love, not the cars and houses and giving each other money, taking each other on trips and all that old foolishness of the world. That's not love. That's an illusion. What you gonna do when that stuff slow down? What you gonna do when you can't do it no more? A lot of them, they go out and get somebody else they can continue it. So, you know, I'm talking about man and woman. I ain't putting that on just woman, and I ain't putting that on no man, putting on the both. So let's get some understanding with that. So all, like the Father said, all that stuff gonna be perished away. They gonna all get out of here. So then what? You live the whole life thinking you know what love is, and we just explained what love was right there. All praise to the Father and Son. All praise to the Most High Yah and the Messiah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Give them all the praise. All the praise. Let's keep going. What? The next phase. We're going to keep going. The next thing we're talking about. What did the Most High and the Messiah call us? We call us Israelites. But we're going to read about that real quick. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. Be there in a second. I done made it. What he say? For thou art a holy people unto the Most High, the Yah. the Most High, they have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of this earth. So the Father picked us to be a peculiar people, special people, greater than other people in this world. But is we acting like that right now? Some of it is, some of it ain't. It's a whole heap of it ain't. So what I'm saying is, pick up your cross, like the Father say. Pick up this sword, get sharpened up with another brother or sister. Pick up this cross and follow the Father. You thirsty, pick it up and drink from it. You hungry, pick it up and eat from it. You know what I'm saying? You need some rest, read it, it'll put you to sleep. You need to be woke, read it, it'll wake you up also. This right here, let me hold it up for you. This is living food. This for everything. This is everything you need. These good scriptures right here. This is what you need. All you need. It does everything for you. We're going to carry on. Let's go to Amos chapter 3, 1 and 2. Amos. Yeah, Amos be kind of ducked off from you a little bit. We'll get there. I'm getting there, you real work with me. Getting there. But yeah, our people to get this understanding right here. Because if we don't get this understanding, we'll end up in a place we don't want to be at. And I don't think none of us trying to go to that place. I know I ain't. And I don't want none of Israel to go, but we know some got to go. But we don't need to be going that place. I'm almost there. We'll work with me. I made it there. Now, Amos chapter 3, verses 1 and 2. This show you why the Father didn't play with us. Because our people still want to be disobedient. They listen to what the book say. Not what I say, what the book say. Hear this word. That the Father has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I punish you for all your iniquities. And they doing it again right now. Father doing that right now again. He punishes us for all our iniquities, and our people don't even see that. Let's go to 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. I'm getting there, Israel. All right. Let's talk. I talked about this. You're going to hear this verse a lot now, almost every lesson. So just get used to hearing it. All right. Made it there, Israel. 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who had called you out of darkness. Yes, chose you out of the darkness. Chose you out of the darkness. Chose all us out of darkness. Hallelujah. Let's keep reading. Into his marvelous light. He chose us, not us. He woke us up, not us. Didn't nobody wake you up but the Father and the Son to get in this light, to walk this light, to be in this truth. No damn man, no damn body did it but the Father and the Son. Just believe the book, what the book said. The book said, I chose. Not no man, not nobody, not your friend, none of that. He chose to wake you up. We're going to move on with it, real. All right. Now, this one of the questions I've heard a lot of our people that not woke that say this, and I goes right in on them. I don't take no mercy. I cut them up, cut them up, cut them up, cut them up. That's what you got to do. Does the Messiah color matter? Yes, you damn right it do. You damn right it do, because if it if it didn't matter, why they kept giving us this pale man with blue eyes if it didn't matter? Huh? It had to matter. They kept giving this damn pale-faced, blue-eyed demon all our younger years till we know now because the Father decided to wake us up. They lied to us. And they still trying to lie to us. But the ones that ain't woke yet, they accept the lie because they don't know no better. Because they love worship of man and Satan instead of the Most High Yah and Elohim. You know, but that's our people. They don't want to wake up. But we're going to go to Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9 we shall read. That's where we're going to go. Oh, Daniel. Chapter 7 and verse 9. All right. Pretty interesting verse right here. I like it. You know, pretty interesting. I beheld till the throne were cast down, and the what ancient of days, we know that what the Messiah, the ancient of days, did set, whom garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head was like pure wool, like this on my head. All right. His throne was like fierce flames, and his wheels as burning fire. So, you know, we already know what color that is. But let's keep going. Let's go to Revelation. I know we all heard this one too. Revelation 1, 12 through 15. But this for all our people that ain't woke yet say it don't matter though. Because they love their oppressor. They love to please the others. Let's get to it. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me, and being turned, I saw 7 gold candles. Verse 13. And in the midst of the 7 candles, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with garment down to the foot, and grit about the paps, which a golden girl. That like the WWE belt. Learned that from King Mike Malice. Appreciate you for telling me that, my brother. Number love this way, my brother. Appreciate it. Let's keep going. His head and his hair were white like wool. Once again, like this stuff, as white as snow. And his eyes were as a flames of fire. Our eyes don't look like that when we wake up, we do. Mine look like that right now because I'm a little tired. But hey, we got to put this work in, do the will. Let's keep going. And his feet like unto fine brass. Oh, where we going to get the pale folks at right there? Where we going to get the pale one at? Huh? Fine like brass. Look up brass. You see what color brass is. As if it were burned in the furnace. And his voice as the sound of many waters. Our voice sound the same way when we wake up. But where we get this from this pale man with blue eyes with long stringing hair? Come on now. Wake up, people. Get some understanding. We're going to move on, though, Israel. We're going to move on. We're going to move on. Now, we get into the situation. We're into the situation now. To the meat of the lesson. All right, Israel. So, with that said, we know nothing new in this world or nothing new under the sun. So, we're going to go read it. Go to Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. Let's go read it. Let the book talk. Don't let me talk. Let the book talk. Let the book say it. You know, I'll be there in a minute. Hopefully. Get there soon. Then later. Get in. Now they got there now, Israel. All right. Verse 9. Let's get it. The things that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new things under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. Nothing at all. But let's go read it another spot again. Let's ease on to chapter 3 of Ezekiel. Chapter 3 and verse 15. Chapter 3 and 15. Let's get to it. That which had been is now, and that which is to be had already been, and Yah required that which is past. So he already did then, he getting ready to do it again now. But let's ease over to Romans 1, and we're going to read 21 through 32. This is how it is right now, Israel. This is what's going on right now. So we're going to read this thing. And like I say, I ain't trying to hold you long, but hey, I'm going to do the Father's will. So if it's a little bit long that you know, unexpected, so hey, you know how it go. Watch some and watch the next part tomorrow. So, you know. Let's get it going. Okay, because that when they knew Yah, they glorified him not as Yah, neither were thankful, but because vain in their imagination, in their foolish heart, right up him, was darkened. We got a lot of people like that day in Israel. We got a lot of people that ain't woke like that. So let's keep reading. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. A lot of that going on there. A lot of fools going on. A lot of buffooning going on. A lot of clown activity going on. And changed the glory of the corruptible Yah into the image made like the corruptible man and the birds and the four-footed beast and the creepy thing. Y'all think about what they just made not too long ago. That was last year and that year what they made. When they made that animal with all the different parts of the beast. You got all kinds of parts. The wings, the claws, everything. They made. So that's what they talking about right here. That statue they made for the United Nations. Let's keep going. That's why the Father said uncorruptible image. Don't forget about their exit. He said don't bow down or worship no image in the likeness of nothing. On honor in the air, he said don't make no image of nothing. And they just, once again, they like to do what they want to do. But let's keep going. Wherefore Yah also gave up them to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, right up there, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. And you see that going on right now. Who changed the truth of Yah into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Let's keep going. We know man did it. Let's keep going. A lot of our people right along with them. Let's keep going. For this cause Yah gave them up unto by affliction. For even the women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. We see that it's sickness. And these petty weighing ass men, y'all damn disgrace, disgust to us. Let's keep going. And likewise also, the man leaving the natural use of the woman, burning in their lust one towards another, man with man, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that, that's crazy, reproach of error which was met. This what we talking about. These niggas wearing dresses and skirts. Whew. Boy, don't get me started. I'm trying not to get started real, but these folks make it hard for me. When I see things like this and I read and I see it, and people some clowns. They some damn clowns. They do anything for $1, anything for attention. The males that got so damn worsened. They, females look for a lot of attention. Now you got males looking for more attention. We talking about Israelite brothers. That's what we talking about. They always want you to get on the sister, but now right now I'm getting on the male. I ain't getting on the sister. The sister do what she see the brother do. So if your brother want to act like a bunch of fussy punk ass nothings, that's what they gonna act like. So don't get mad when you see One of the sisters acting like a man, dressing like a man because your sorry ass doing what she supposed to be doing. Being feminine, but you being feminine. Let's keep reading. And even as they did not like to retain Yah in their knowledge, Yah gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not covenant. He went on and did it. You know, he gets sick of him, got sick of him. When the father and son get sick of you, who you think? You know we gonna get sick of your ass. So what the difference? Let's keep going. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, malice, full of envy, murder, debit, deceit, word, whispering, backbiters, haters of Yah, despiteful, proud, boaster, elevators of evil, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. We see that right now. So many kids so disobedient to their parents that it's ridiculous. They don't hear nothing their parents got to say at all. And then you wonder why the cops blow their brains out. Yeah, they with you till you get grown. Then they gonna take you out the game. Let's keep going. Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural inflection, implacable, unmerciful. Who knoweth the judgment of Yah, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. That's what this world having, in pleasure of breaking the Father's law, statute, commandment. They having pleasure doing this. And they know better and they still doing it. We got a bunch of our crazy folks right out there with them. Sad. Sad, I tell you. We're going to read about what's going to happen to them a little later on in this lesson. But let's keep going. Let's go to this. This is what the world doing right now. But see, they add and subtract. But they're going to see what's going to happen to them. Why they ain't going to be in the book, though. Let's go to Revelation 22, 18 through 19 real quick. Some of my favorite verses read right here. Love reading. For I testify to every man that hear the words of the prophet of this book. And we know the prophet of this book is the Son, the Messiah. If any man shall add unto these things, Yah shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. So you see why a lot of people getting tugged out about this thing they call the CD. So, you know, Father ain't playing when he ain't happy with it, you know. He gonna give you what you want, and he gonna give you what you're looking for too. Let's keep going. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophet, Yah shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. That means that you'll get no salvation, no eternal life, no spot in the kingdom, no 12 gates. You won't never find your tribe because you will be in that 2/3 category over there in that hot stuff. So we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. 11. We have Israelites like this, but we also have Israelites that is still walking with faith and with works. So let's ease to 1 John chapter 2. 1 John chapter 2. Ease to that real quick. And we going to read 18 to 24. I'm country. Now you got to watch out that boss. All right. Let's start. Little children, it is the last time, and it's the last time. Remember, they said the last time. And as ye have heard that the Antichrist shall come, even now are there many Antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. So Israel, get it through your head. People that ain't woke, people that woke, this the last time. Ain't no more do-overs. Like do-overs been done with, away with. You gonna get it right, you gonna get it right, you gonna get right. You ever heard that song say, burn, baby, burn, Shit, that what some tail gonna get. Burn, baby, burn. Let's go. Don't let us want to go to that spot. We don't want none of that burn, baby, burn. No, indeed. Let's keep going. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us. And he was talking about Israelites in this passage. I did a lesson about this right here, and you go check it out, and you'll see who he was talking about. You'll be well. You gonna see some surprise. Israel don't surprise nobody, because you know they love the good shiny things and good things of the world. They love them things. But let's keep going. But ye have honest from the Holy One, and ye know all things. So they knew. It's like right now, people know all these good things we know, and they want to do the opposite. Let's keep going. I have not written unto you because ye know not the truth, but because ye know it, and that no lies is of the truth. So if you know the truth, don't get out of the truth. Do anything but get out of it. Let's keep reading. Who is a liar? But he that what? Deny Yeshua is Yah. He is an Antichrist that deny the Father and the Son. There's a lot of that going on right now. Let's keep going. Whosoever deny the Son, the same have not the Father, but he that acknowledge the Son have the Father also. We're going to get into that. Have the Father also. Let that therefore abide in you which ye have heard from the beginning. It that which ye have heard from the beginning shall remain in you. Yea, also shall continue in the Son and in the Father. So you heard it from the beginning. So continue in it. Continue. It's good for you now. It's gonna give you some good situation at the end. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Favorite part of the lesson coming up right here. Believe only the book, because the Messiah came in the volume of the book. So let's go to Psalms 40, and we're going to read verses 7 through 8. We almost at the end of this thing, family. Almost at the end of this thing. All right, let's begin. Then said, lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of who? Me. It is written of who? Me. The Messiah. Let's keep going. I delight to do thy will, O my Yah. Yea, the law is within my heart. Up here, he put it up here. Told you way back here where he put it at. Then he told you way over there where he put it at. So let's get to that part right quick. Let's go to Hebrew chapter 10 and 7. Hebrew chapter 10 and 7. All right. I made that Israel. Hebrew chapter 10 and 7. Then say, lo, I come in the value of the book. It is written of me to do thy will, O Yah. The son just told you he had to do the will, the Messiah. So you think you ain't got to do the will? Came in value of the book. This book, the book you got at the house, not this all the one got these. Come on, Israel. Got to get it now. Got to get this book. So let's keep going, because we're going to get more interesting. Let's go to 2 John 9 through 11. Some more of my favorite verses I like reading, because it's what the book say, you know. You're not a book, you're not a father and son, so you don't think you want to do that. That's not good for your health at all. So let's get it. 2 John 9 through 11. Whosoever transgress and abide not in the doctrine of the Messiah have not Yah. He that abide in the doctrine of Yeshua have had both the Father and the Son. If they come in unto you, bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house. Neither by him God speed, for he that abideth him, Yah speed, is partaker of his evil deeds. So family, stay away from them folks, stay in the dark. Stay away from them folks who don't believe this book. They say they know this book and don't believe it. But let's go on to 1 John chapter 5, and we're going to read 1 through 5. Just flip it over. All right. Let's go. Whosoever believe that Yeshua is the Yah is born of Yah, and everyone that loveth him that begotten love him also that is begotten of him. But this we know, that we love the children of Yah when we love Yah and keep his commandments. Let's keep going. But this is the love of Yah, that was we kept his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous. Let's keep going. Excuse me, Israel. That was a piece of popcorn hustle. Let me get that together. All right. For whosoever is born of Yah overcome the world. Overcome this world. And this is the victory that overcome the world, even our faith. And we go, I'm probably going to go one more verse, like I said, 1 through 5. Who is he that overcome the world, but he that believeth that Yeshua is the Son of Yah? Woo! Pretty interesting right there. That means that you got to believe only the book. Only the book. He told you I came and value the book. That right there explain it all. Everything. All right. Let's get to this right here. 13. Israel, get away from these types and do not be like these type of people. Let's go to James 1 and 8. James 1 and 8. Right there, almost Israel. 1 and 8. A double-minded is unstable in all his ways. Get away from them double-minded people. Because they're unstable. They get you killed. They have you partake of their lake. And so Israel, we done made it to the conclusion. And I'm about to read it. And take this and really think about this one I'm about to read, Israel. To all the Israelites, think it's a game out here with 1 foot in and 1 foot out, but we ain't playing no hokey pokey. Your ass is going to catch the vapors. So let's get to that. Let's get to that right now. Let's go to Revelation 3, 15, 16. Revelation chapter 3. Because I don't want your ass to catch the vapors. You dig? I don't want to catch the vapors. So I don't want you to catch the vapors. Like he said, you got to love yourself and you got to love your neighbor like you love yourself. Let's just keep going. Okay, Revelation 3, 15 and 16. I made it there, Israel. I know thy words. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would though were cold or hot. Let's keep going. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. And I'm going to show you where he about to spew it out of his mouth. So let's keep that in mind, and let's go where he going to spew you it. Let's go to Revelation 21. 6-8. Revelation 21, 6-8. So this way he gonna spew you out it. If you don't want to get this book and you do what he say do. You know, so I don't want nobody catching the vapors. I'm almost there. 6 and 8. Let's get it. And this is the end, Israel. And he said unto me, it is done. I am the Alpha and the Omega. Alpha and Omega. Not no damn sororities. Not none of that stuff. Let's keep going. The beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. This good old book right here. Let's keep going. He that overcomes shall inherit all things, and I will be his Yah, and he shall be my son. Let's keep going. But listen to this, Israel. Let's listen to this one. But the fearful and unbelieving and abominable and murderer and whoremonger and sorcerer and adulterer and all liar shall have their part in the lakes with burning fire and brimstone. So Israel, with that said, I hope you got something out of this lesson. I hope it get you fired up, ready to work for the kingdom in the vineyard. Get ready to get to this show and see our brother King Mike Malice getting in and get ready to see all us at the Royal Gallery. The Royal Gallery of Israel. We're doing this for the Father and Son and for ourselves. But first for the Father and Son, then me. Everyone will be a blessing. I can't wait to see y'all out there February 18th. Gonna be a blessing. You know, long as the Father and Son say so. Like I always say, nothing but love. This way, Israel. Be safe. Love y'all. Have a blessed, wonderful week. And don't forget, say them prayers. Because every day above ground is a blessing. Every day to be able to teach above ground is a blessing. Every day to have mercy from the Father and Son is a blessing. That's that grace and mercy. So y'all be safe. Israel, I love y'all. Shalom.